see in there. Hey, what's going on, you guys? Welcome back to my channel. Welcome back to another video. Don't beat me up. I am so sorry. It's been a minute that you guys seeing my face the last time, and I did say this in another video, so I'm gonna put this at the beginning of the video that I will be doing these updates every 2 weeks instead of every week, just to have more content to put in these videos. But nonetheless, today is December the 23rd, Thursday, December 23rd. I will be 24 weeks tomorrow, 25 weeks tomorrow, I'm sorry. And so this update will be for weeks 23 through 24. And so I wanted to wait till Thursday because, like I said in the other video, it kind of gives me more to put in there because so much can change in a few days. So I like to do these videos the day before my days transfer over. And so the last time I left you guys with telling you guys that I have a fetal echo scan. I had that fetal echo scan and all was well with baby. He did well. I had a awesome experience my second time because y'all know in that last video I was livid. But this experience the next time was awesome. The technician, she was patient, she was gentle. She was familiar. You guys ever met somebody that felt familiar to you? Like you just like feel so comfortable around them, like you kind of know them or something, like, or they remind you of somebody that you know. They just feel so familiar. And so she was like that for me. She reminded me of a good friend, and she was just like leaning on the bed a little bit, and she was just so gentle. I'm a personal touch person, so like I think how her personality was mixed with kind of how I am, it kind of worked well. So I had a awesome experience on that ultrasound. The baby did some cute little things. Unfortunately, my husband was not able to attend that appointment because he had work to do, and the baby just did some cute stuff on that appointment that I wish he could have been there to see. But nonetheless, she was getting ready to do a 3D scan, and she flipped over to the next screen and she was going to print me out some pictures. I mean, she was nice, y'all. She was super nice. But unfortunately, when she got ready to flip over to the next screen and print the pictures out, her printer just like went haywire. Like literally the paper like kind of flipped out of it, and she was like, well, there's like that I can do. So I was like, darn. But anyway, she was so cool. She was so sweet. I hope I have her next time. But anyway, I don't go back to that particular doctor's office until week 32, and that's for a growth scan. Growth. That's like I was saying gross, but it's for a growth scan. And I don't go back to them until week 32, so I'm hoping I have her again, please. I should have got her name so I could ask for her specifically. But she was so cool. Anyway, I had another appointment that same day, so this is a high risk doctor, so I try to schedule my high risk and my regular OBGYN appointments the same day because they're in the same building, which is downtown Atlanta, and I ain't trying to deal with Atlanta. So if I can schedule them on the same day, even if I gotta wait a little bit, I try to do it. And so I had another appointment. I had an appointment with them at 8 o'clock in the morning, and then I had another appointment for my OBGYN at 10 o'clock. So it was like maybe an hour delay, and it's at a hospital, so I didn't eat that morning. So I was like, I'm just gonna eat at the hospital after my appointment. And so after my 8 o'clock appointment, I went downstairs into the cafeteria and I got me a bite to eat, kind of played on my phone a little bit. Then I went to my other appointment and all was well. Baby is measuring 25 weeks. He's already measuring 25 weeks. He is 1.7 pounds. Like, he's a big baby. He's in the 59th percentile. And they kind of had me a little worried because I haven't had my gestational diabetes test yet. I don't have that until week 27, so January the 4th. Whatever I am on January the 4th, I think that's week 26 or 27, but whatever that is, that's when I have my gestational diabetes test. So I was kind of a little nervous because I know, like, with When you have gestational diabetes, like the babies are kind of bigger, and so, but I'm not like worried, like, you know, it's like what can I do? So I'm not really worried about it, but it did kind of cross my mind, like I hope he doesn't have, you know, I hope I don't have gestational diabetes. So I have my test for that on January the 4th. I'm not looking forward to that, so but I do not like sweets, y'all. I know that's kind of weird. I do not like sweets. I do not like let me reiterate. I don't like not artificial, but like stuff with a lot of sugar, like white sugar in it. I like natural sweets, like yogurt or bananas, or like citrusy stuff like grapes and pineapples. My God. Oh gosh, I just want some pineapple so bad. Oh my gosh, I want some pineapple so bad, y'all. That craving is crazy. I be crying about the pineapple. I was like, let me drink the juice. I feel so bad, I'm about to cry right now. With some pineapple so bad. I ain't never craved pineapple so much in my life. Oh my gosh. Okay, y'all, don't mind me. Don't mind me. But that's like how crazy I am about pineapples right now. I literally crying about these things. But nonetheless, trying to hold out to April the 8th. But nonetheless, I don't like candy and stuff like that. I can't do it. Like I eat ice cream every now and then. Like I buy it. And then like my husband, he's totally opposite. He loves sweets. And so I will buy ice cream, trying to make up, trying to tell myself I'm gonna eat this ice cream. I know I ain't gonna eat the ice cream. Then by the time I do want it, he done ate it. So yeah. So when they told me that I would have to drink the stuff, I don't know what it is, like a glucose drink. It's like pure sugar just to see how my body reacts. And I'm like, I don't want to drink this mess. I don't want it. I don't want it. Oh, it's just like thinking about drinking something sweet is just like, I never was into like Kool-Aid. I know that's so weird, or like sweet tea and stuff like that. I don't do none of that. I do not like sweets like that. The only thing that I like is a lot of spicy or like salty foods. And so I don't know which one is better or worse. But my blood pressure was good though. My blood pressure at my last appointment was shockingly good. It was 120 over 71 or something like that. 70, maybe 120 over 70. And then before that it was 119 over like something crazy. So my blood pressure has been awesome throughout my pregnancy. That was my main concern. I never had high blood pressure. I was kind of borderline one time before I lost a lot of weight and got in shape. But I never had like full-blown high blood pressure. So that was kind of like one of my worries throughout this pregnancy as well. But so far, so good. And so I'm hoping that with the glucose test, since I don't really like sugar like that, and but I don't think it's like one of those type of things. I don't know. Somebody let me know below, like how is gestational diabetes, like how does that actually happen? Is it like because you eat a lot of sugar? Is it like something that you really can't control because it's like based on your hormones? I don't really know how that works. I'm gonna look into that. But yeah, I'm doing well. As far as symptoms, and this is why y'all getting this video so late. I don't know when I will upload this video, but today is Thursday, December 23rd. So when y'all see this video, I don't know. Girl, fatigue has came back knocking on my door. Ooh, I cannot stay awake to save my life. And that's another reason why I'm a little nervous for my gestational diabetes. Since I was looking up the symptoms, like, you have maybe a bigger size baby, thirst, like extreme thirst. So all the same symptoms of like a regular diabetic. So I'm like, am I always sleepy because I have gestational diabetes? Am I always thirsty because I have gestational diabetes? Is like my baby bigger because so like everything is like now around this gestational diabetes. So I'm trying not to be a worry worm about it, because it's not like like one of those like super big deals, but it is in my mind. So I might have my test on week 27 on January the 4th, so whatever week I am, and so that'll kind of ease my nerves. And then also coming into the week of viability, man, that has really relieved my anxiety and stress. And I do have a counselor as well, so kind of like processing things in my counselor. I write down a lot of stuff, and then I like kind of write things down in music. Some things I put out, some things I don't. And so like writing, expressing, doing YouTube kind of helps me manage my anxiety and stress. I don't say I'm having high anxiety, but I think being pregnant makes you have anxiety in general. Like I said in one of my other videos, I thought like once I got pregnant, like everything would be like, oh yeah, I'm pregnant, yeah, now we can celebrate. And now it like created a whole new anxiety. There was IVF anxiety, there was all that went through, all that goes into that, all the emotional stuff that goes into that. And then once you get pregnant, there is especially if you're getting pregnant after dealing with infertility for a number of years. And I think I said this before in one of my other videos, but our journey with infertility with medicated situation started in January of 2020. But however, we've been trying to conceive for almost going on 10 years. We were trying but not trying, meaning that we weren't prohibiting pregnancy. And so this started year 5 of our marriage, I believe, maybe year 4. And so we weren't preventing pregnancy, but yet we weren't like actively, like doing the OPK kids, following my ovulation. And so we didn't get more serious about that until 2019. And then, that wasn't working out, which sparked the idea for my husband to call a specialist. And so he's the one that called the IVF specialist and kind of got that ball rolling, because we were just like really intentional about it in 2019, because life has slowed down. We were 33, 32 at the time, and so we was just like, why isn't this just happening? So we got a specialist involved, and I'm glad he did, because I would have hated to kind of get that epiphany like now, and then like I'm 35 now, so I'm glad that God worked through him and inspired him to make that call, because now here we are celebrating week 24, and tomorrow will be week 25, starting on week 25. And so here we are after this long journey. It has been emotional. Like, I could write a whole book, and I may write a book. I may one day after all of this is passed, I may just like sit down and write a book, because I got some stories to tell. Woo! But anyway, I may. But y'all, I be laughing with y'all, but this journey is not. Girl, my heart goes out to anybody that's on this journey, pregnant, and waiting to become pregnant. Like, this is a lot. It's a lot. But yeah, baby's fine. His heart rate was 145. His weight was 1.7 pounds. He's measuring 25 weeks, so he's really measuring like a week ahead, as far as weight and stuff like that. And so that was good to hear. He is moving around. I was surprised we got everything done in the fetal echo scan in this last appointment, because he was moving around so much. And I'm surprised, because like usually he doesn't get this active until like afternoon, but I guess with her kind of with the probe and stuff, like that kind of woke him up, and he was just not having it, so he was kicking me left and right. And so she was able to get everything she needed in that appointment. His heart was fine. It's beautiful. He's fine and beautiful. And I have an appointment on January the 4th, and then and that's for my glucose scan, gestational diabetes test, and then my next appointment, I think I start appointments now after week 26 every 3 weeks instead of every 2 weeks. Every 2 weeks instead of every 3 weeks. So then that'll pick up a little bit more. And then I have an appointment with my high risk doctor on week 32. And so y'all, it is rolling. Like, we about to be like, Happy New Year. Like, oh my gosh, where did 2021 go? Like, I mean, it was like one of those Thanos things. It just snapped the finger, and here we are talking about Merry Christmas, Happy New Year, baby. I literally don't remember hardly anything this year. I guess because it was so overly emotional. Like, anytime I have like anything overly emotional, I think my brain just kind of like compresses it and just kind of like it just draws a blank. I don't know if that's a good or a bad thing, but so it's like been so much going on. Like I'm looking at my pictures throughout this year, I'm like, wow, that was really me in March. Like that was really me in February. Like it really hit me the other day. If you guys follow me on Facebook, not Facebook, on Instagram at The Journey to Baby J. So if you follow me on Instagram at The Journey to Baby J, you guys will see kind of like my year in reels. And I was like, wow, like we really went through all that this year. So it really hit me the other day. But nonetheless, our nursery, we will have an update coming soon. I have a baby shower coming up. And so with the baby shower, I'm going to put out, like, hey, I think like we told everybody we was expecting in October of this year. And with that, announcement, we put, we had a gender reveal shortly thereafter. And with that gender reveal, we put our registry information in there. And I think like, thinking about October, people like, that's all the way next year, you know what I mean? But in my mind as a mom, I'm like, that's like, 5 months away. I don't know, November, December, January, February, March. So yeah, I don't even count April. So I was like, that's 5 months away. Like that's like right around the corner in my mind. But people that's looking at the video may be like, April, she's not doing until April. That's all the way next year. So we're gonna send out the invitations for the baby shower. It's gonna be a virtual baby shower. And so we're gonna send out the invitations and then, kind of put like a, hey, we're getting close to the day. You might want to go ahead and if you're gonna send anything, get it done. So, but we really gonna have to seriously make some assessments in January because I would hate to go into labor and not have a crib or a car seat. We don't have anything yet, like nothing. We don't have anything yet. And so I'm gonna tell my husband like mid-January, end of January, we're gonna start making some assessments because I at least want to have those 3 things. I want to have a crib. I want to have not a crib, a bassinet. I'm gonna have a car seat and clothes and wipes and stuff like that. So just the basic stuff once he gets here, in case in the event that he comes early. And so I want to make sure those things are covered by the time we go into February, because I think at the end of January, the first week of February, I'll be 32 weeks. I'm not sure. I turned 32 weeks on my appointment for my high-risk doctors on February 14th, Valentine's Day. So I'll be 32 weeks then. So I think the end of January, I'll be going into 30 weeks. And so I just want to make sure that everything is in place. Even though my baby shower is not until like February. I think my baby shower is February. That's so bad. It's February 19th, I think. I think that's the day we decided on. And so even though it's not until then, I just want to make sure like we're covered. I'd rather have too much than nothing at all. You feel where I'm coming from? But nonetheless, you guys, that is all I have for this video. I have run my mouth way too much. I will have an update on the nursery as it comes. Probably more so in January. I know, like, I cannot wait to share the reveal because I showed you guys my muse, and so that's what I'm kind of hoping it looks like after everything is said and done. And so yeah, I'll have an update kind of, that's not even that far away. I'm like, January, that's like only 2 weeks away. Oh my gosh, I cannot believe it's about to be 2022. I wrote 2002 the other day. Oh my gosh, I feel so old. But nonetheless, that is all I have for you guys in this video. I hope everybody has a blessed one. Have a good holiday. And look for another update on going into week 27. So I'll have a good update for you guys on week 26 going into week 27 because this will be every 2 weeks. All right, you guys. Peace.